I am here to tell you about the Citizens Initiative, how it works, what it is, and how you can help. It's a completely grassroots movement. There is no real budget. Everything is done out of pockets of people like you that cough up money to the movement. Now, how can you get involved? You can go to the website, Fight HST, all one word, fighthst.com. On the top right-hand corner of the page is a volunteer button. And I'm willing to bet a few of you have probably already done that. You click that button. It'll take your personal information, your contact information, your riding information. That gets forwarded to me here in Victoria. Then you click on the button below that is the canvasser application. You must fill out this form if you want to collect signatures. It then gets faxed or emailed to Mr. Van der Zam, and instructions are included with the form when you download it. Mr. Van der Zam signs each and every one of these forms that come through. And the last I heard this morning on the radio, Mr. Van der Zam has had to sign his name at least 5,000 times already. Now, it's a case of no news is good news. If you don't hear anything about that canvasser application, that means it's going through. Eventually, they will send out a canvasser ID badge, which will make its way to me, to the riding captains, who will then contact you, get you to show a piece of ID to verify your identity, get you the card, put a petition in your hand, and let you get out there to help us stop this. Because it's not Mr. Van der Zam that is going to stop it. It's not Carol James that's not going to stop it. I'm not the guy who's going to stop it. All of us are going to stop it. There is no one political party you can point to or trade union that you can point to in the group that is in control. It's all of us. The only way this is going to work, and it is going to work, trust me. Right. The only way this is going to work is people like us standing up, forgetting about that 50% voter apathy from the last election, losing the attitude that they're going to do it to you anyways, why bother? Because quite frankly, if you stand up, if you have a rallying point, and Mr. Van der Zam has given us that, if you have a rallying point, you can make a change. You can make these guys, they're not here right now, but you can make these guys listen to you. So, what is the Citizens Initiative? The Citizens Initiative is a piece of, we hope, to become legislation. Right now it is a bill. In essence, what it says is we are repealing the HST. It is gone. We go back to where we stand now with the provincial sales tax and all the exemptions that are applying to it now. When the Citizens Initiative is successful, notice I say when, not if, when, Legislative Committee gets a copy of the bill. They have two choices legally. They cannot ignore it. They cannot just consign it to records like they can any other petition that comes tabled in the House. They must make one of two choices. The first choice, bring it in the House, debate the bill. The second choice is put it to referendum. Right now, polls fluctuate since the beginning of all this debacle when they announced the HST to today. The numbers have bounced from 77% against this to 85% against it. And it's my understanding that currently we are still floating around that 85% hell no mark. Yeah. The referendum, in my own opinion, because of course it's not my decision, it's going to be the legislative committees, is going to be a waste of time. We are going to be the very first successful citizens initiative in this province. And quite frankly, when we are successful, in my opinion, the referendum is already done. The people have spoken, they've said, hell no. So, there is a chance that the Liberals, with their majority, still march in lockstep and whip the party vote and say they voted down. It's a very real possibility. Well, what happens then?
Recall.
Exactly.
Recall.
Recall is very tough to do. So is the Citizens Initiative. But we're doing it. And you know, here's a concrete example of how you can succeed with these things. People didn't think the referendum for the Blue Bridge over there was going to work. It's my understanding that they succeeded, and not only did they succeed, they exceeded the number that they needed by a good 45%. We're aiming for 15%. We have to get 10% in every riding, all 85 ridings. We're aiming for 15%, but quite frankly, from everything I have seen and heard in the media over the last few days, and the thousands, and I mean this literally, thousands and thousands and thousands of people I have spoken to personally over the last 8 months that I've been involved in this campaign, I have met, and I'm sure there may be a few more than this, but only 8 people who would say to my face, no, the HST is a good thing. And I have been from Costco to CanWest to Sydney to James Bay, even all through Oak Bay. I've gone all over the South Island here talking to people and encouraging them to sign up with us and to help us fight this. And, you know, I said thank you to these guys. I also have to say thank you to you guys. It's the middle of the week. It's dinner time. It's cold, and you're here. So, I mean, that shows a level of commitment. All I can say is, you guys are the ones that are going to make the difference. Sign the petition. Get out there. If you have the time, sign up as a canvasser. Go out, canvass, collect signatures. Do I expect you to go and canvass the entire city by yourself? No. If all you can do is canvass your apartment building, that's great. I'll take that. If we have enough people, 4,500, 5,000 volunteers, we need 400,000 signatures, roughly. That's the ballpark figure. Do the math. That's about 100, maybe 200 signatures apiece. We can do this. This is the one hot button issue that everybody seems to be upset about. We can do it. You guys are going to help us do it.